What down, family? It's your boy SNTV, man. Coming back at y'all with a brief news update. Make sure that y'all hit that like button, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. We on our way to 300K, man. Getting right into it. Rest in peace to those two young ladies that were taken out by that 21-year-old male in Chicago.
A man is now charged in both of those cases. Saquon joins us live from the Cook County Criminal Courthouse where a hearing is planned. Say.
Hey guys, good morning to you. Yeah, we know that we are expecting today to learn whether that man, now charged in the murders of two young women, will be released or remain in police custody. We're talking about 21-year-old Anthony Nunnally. He's been charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder. Police say Nunnally is responsible for the murder of 2 young women, one of which happened last year when a 17-year-old who was shot twice was found dead in an alley on the city's southeast side. Police say Nunnally is also the man who shot and killed 19-year-old Sierra Evans 2 years ago, also on the city's southeast side. It's still unclear whether the 2 victims knew each other or had connections to Nunnally himself. Now, when Nunnally was arrested for these alleged murder cases, he was already being held in the Cook County Jail on felony carjacking and armed robbery charges. Once again, we know Nunnally is set to appear in court for his detention hearing sometime today.
I honestly believe that these are 2 separate domestic situations, and dude is just a nutcase. You know what I'm saying? Older guys mess with younger women all of the time, and it's really a big thing in Chicago because most of the time, and I'm saying like 80 to 85% of the time, no one's going to report this. So it just basically, just happens. And if anything does happen behind guys messing with younger women, it's normally in the streets. You see what I'm saying? So, man, sad case, man. Rest in peace to those young ladies, and I'm glad they got that goofy. You feel me? In other news, we all know at this point that G Herbo went off on J-Man because J-Man was asking Mellow Bucks, was G Herbo sending her money? A lot of people said that what J-Man was doing was messy. He's supposed to be a quote-unquote pusher of peace, but it seems like he's trying to stir the pot. And it did kind of seem like that, but I also have to realize that this is the age of the internet. You know what I'm saying? So if you're going to do an interview with Mellow Bucks, of course you want to make it juicy. You want to make it spicy, bro. You want to make it so people will be talking about it. Everybody going to come watch it. And that's exactly what he did. So if you ask me, he did what he came to do. I don't think that he thought that G Herbo was going to actually respond, but he did. And I also feel where G Herbo is coming from. We talking about a guy that has dissed Herb them, all of the BDs. And I'm talking about these wasn't no BS disses. J-Man can actually rap. And J-Man actually had millions of views dissing these guys. You know what I'm saying? I want to say he remixed that Duff 150. And he talked about a lot of their dead homies and digging people up and stuff like that. So there's a lot of people that have forgave him for that because they said that J-Man wasn't never really on nothing in the streets for real. But it's a lot of people that never, forgive him for that. And that's just what that is, man. I hope that they resolve that. The people say they want to see G Herbo and FYB J, man, get in the boxing ring. And I don't think that that'll ever happen because I feel like G Herbo got too much, he too big, and I don't feel like he finna get in that ring anyway and fight nobody. That's just my opinion. Hey, but anything's possible. In other news, Pooh Shiesty has an album that's dropping Friday, or Gucci Mane and Atlantic Records, rather, because Pooh Shiesty is locked up and there's nothing that he can do about it. So they finna make a bunch of money off of Pooh Shiesty. They dropping songs already, and there's nothing he could do about it. And if you ask me, like I said before, that had to be one of the top 10 dumbest decisions that I ever seen anybody make. Why is that? Pooh Shiesty's already up here. Whatever that deal was that you was in with Gucci, it could have been resolved in another way, any other way but that. 2, you know that you're going to make your money back regardless. You're going to make money. You were a hot commodity when you went in. When you got out, you were still a hot commodity. You were a big asset. You know, even if he wouldn't let you buy yourself out of the deal, you know what I'm saying? He couldn't have just lowballed you forever. You feel what I'm saying? Then you had other ways of making money outside illegal activity, man. I feel like, Pooh Shiesty dropped the ball. Pooh Shiesty, his father, and his crew, they all dropped the ball, man. Straight up, man. In other news, Screwy G. Screwy G has been, for one, he's been at it with his label lately. And for 2, he's been talking in a suicidal tone. Now, it's like he said, forget the music, and he's strictly back in the streets. He just dissed the whole city of Gary, Indiana.
It's a lot of riding and clicking up going on. Like, niggas ain't still get back for cash for the ghost on my dead homie. So just to set the record straight, blood, 5th, 6th block, the whole bottom, nigga, and the whole Ave, nigga. Anything associated with them, everything, nigga. 43rd, nigga. 47, nigga. On my dead brother, GBG, SGFG, nigga. VMF, nigga. The town, nigga. On my dead little brother, GGA, nigga. C-Way, nigga. Fuck anything going against this shit. On my dead brother, anything want to bump me, nigga. I'm in the trenches, nigga. Feet on land, nigga. Fuck you talking about.
He's been off his rocker. And they saying that Screwy might feel this way because he's the reason why one of his friends ended up dying. They said that he took out one of his own friends by friendly fire. Now, I don't know how true that is. Take that with a grain of salt. But this is what the streets are saying. This is what the internet is saying. This is what people are saying. And I mean, I could believe that. I definitely have seen a crazy, crazy change within Screwy G. And now it's looking like he's basically suicidal. There is a such thing as suicide by gang violence. People do it every day. Loved ones die and then people crash out on some kamikaze shit. SOD, rest in peace, from the Folly Boys. He actually literally went on a kamikaze mission when he took out Dale from 50 Strong. Real talk. Went in their hood with a chopper and did that right there. And he took somebody out, but he also got took out. That was a kamikaze move. It happens every day. Guys get taken out that people are very close to or that they're kin to, and then they go do a hit and end up getting taken out trying to do the hit. Real talk. If you ask me, that's suicide. It's all pain, man. It's all pain, man. It's all pain. It's clout. It's exploitation. It's the streets. It's them. It's us. But one thing it's not. It's worth it, man. Y'all already know what I like to say. Never put too much trust in friends. Learn how to use enemies to try not to get slimed out. It's your boy, SNTV. Come on. Nathan, yeah! Come on in here, boy. I know you hear me calling you. What's up, Pop? Why would you mess with my phone, son? And I done told you about messing with my phone. I can't find my pictures. Now he'll fix it. Calm down, Pops. I did you a favor. I got you a free $75 already, and I'm gonna get you a $750 cash advance. I thought you like it. A $750 cash advance, you say? Exactly, a $750 cash advance. This app right here, Kurt. Sound it out, Pops. Boy, don't play with me. Don't play with me, boy. Back in the day, me and your mama got together. She was looking good from afar. Now she just far from looking good. I thank you for giving me that little money. I sure needed it. I'm gonna tell all my fans to go to the banking app the current banking app and I'm gonna tell them they're gonna get a free $75 and they gonna get a cash advance whenever they need one. That right? I mean, make sure that you hit this QR code and sign up for current and get that money. Shit, I know I got mine. got that money. Gas high too. You can catch me at the gas station. Gas station, love any money more. Now y'all know SCN TV loves some free cash, so I had to try this. And the good thing about it is, you could be in the bed, you could be at work, hell, you could be on the toilet and make money. Why not? Gas is high as hell out here, y'all. Get up to it. Either hit this QR code right here or click the link in the description.